so you put me down. So today, and I'm gonna be continuing to write the song, and then and I kind of want to share it with you guys, because then I stay more motivated. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek, probably. We'll see. And I just kind of want to like chat with you and stuff. And right now, I'm about to try to do my splits on the bed, because I found that when I do them on like a bed, I get closer to them and stuff. Okay. I don't really think it worked, but that might be because I didn't stretch or warm up before this. So earlier today, and I freaked out. So I freaked out earlier today, like very badly, like freaked out, because what happened was, so what happened was that this morning my dad put Sam out like normal. Sometimes my dad will just leave him out there, and then I'll let him in when I can, and sometimes my dad will put him back in the bedroom with me. So I let him back in, finish my morning and like stuff, like routine and stuff, which I really want to film a morning routine, but the thing is my parents won't let me film while I am doing chores and stuff and before school. So then what happened was that all of a sudden and Sam wanted to go out again. So my dad put him back out, in the backyard, like normal, nothing new. He does that sometimes. And I went to let him in a few minutes later, And what happened was, what ended up happening was, I opened the door and Sam comes in and I freak out because I saw a lizard and the lizard was trying to come inside. And I freaked out because I'm terrified of lizards. Which I'm going to get to a story about now. And so, yeah, I was very freaked out. Yeah, because I don't like lizards, but I'm a little freaked out story. But it's not my worst one. My worst lizard story, I feel like, are the one that is the most terrifying and probably one of the scariest moments in my life. I'm terrified of lizards, frogs, things like that, snakes. And then what happened was, I think I was maybe 9 or 10. And I was outside helping my parents with like, because we have, like, a little garden out front, and, like, we were just doing yard work. And all of a sudden, so my mom, well, Skylar's mom, that year, got my mom for her birthday, like, this rain gauge thing for, like, the garden that's, like, fun and, like, cute. Well, all of a sudden, I went up to empty it, and I didn't see there was a lizard on there. And it crawled on my arm, and I freaked out so much, and my dad got it off. And I freaked out, ran inside, and didn't come outside again that day. Yeah. It was a very scary moment for me in the time. So I want to work on this. But first I did want to explain why I'm not doing dance class today. Today, they are having dance class, and like, cause it's a Monday, like, and stuff. But I will not be doing it because ballet is something that, like, I feel like every time it's a lot of the same stuff. Like, we always, like, do our tendus and, like, our different, like, things, our balance day, like, a bunch of ballet stuff. I'm not really into ballet as much as I am into hip-hop. I love hip-hop, and it's really sad that they don't do hip-hop in this worldwide. Because when I wanted to sign up, first of all the classes getting to be a well-rounded dancer and stuff, but one of the reasons was hip-hop. Because hip-hop with Melissa seemed fun, I did a master class. Yeah, and so what happened was, and the reasoning is that I was fine because, like, you know, I'm getting so many classes and stuff, and that's amazing. Well, what kind of happened was that, I said, but I didn't really say, I said, And so, today I looked on Instagram and they post the, like, ALDC Pittsburgh studio Instagram, posted a video, the combo that we're learning with Miranda for today, and it's mainly acrobatics. It has a lot of acro tricks, a lot of tricks and stuff that I can't do yet. It's too advanced for me. I'm an advanced dancer when it comes to the actual dancing, but when it comes down to flexibility and acro and, like, strength, like, to where I, like, strength to where I can do a handstand and, like, that sort of stuff. I'm not that advanced when it comes to flexibility and the strength of, like, being able to hold myself on my hands like a handstand and that sort of stuff I need to work on. So today I was like, I'm just not doing it. Because the combo is too advanced for me. Sorry, my eye is watering. Like, the combo is too advanced for me, and also I already know the ballet stuff that we're doing. So, take a little day off. And I'll do Wednesday. Now let's get the next page of the song going. Yes. Yes. Also, I did want to tell you something, and that I'll get to in a minute. Okay. So, on to what I need to tell you, then I'll give you a sneak peek. Yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. Or the day before, one of them. I posted the thing on my Instagram story saying, like, something like, please help. I, like, can't stop me. Like, something about, like, losing my crush and how, like, people, like, are saying, like, oh, I'll forget about him, but it's been, like, 2 years, and, like, talking about me losing my crush, and, like, that situation, and, like, how it's not easy. And some people, I feel like, in case you were wondering what was going on, to explain that, that day, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. A lot was going in my head about like losing my crush and how much I miss him and all of that. And so that kind of behind the story behind that. On to a sneak peek. You because as I love you. Or you because as I love you. Love you. You. And now I lost you. I need to keep going. And for you. But it's hard and I can't without you. But I'm trying to. Nice little sneak peek. So hopefully this video, hopefully from it you understand that maybe there's a lot behind me. I'm excited to film the music video, but I'm also like, kinda like, that's gonna need some work situation. I'm excited for the weekend, but I'm also like, it's the thing that I'm excited about because I get to see family again, and then, yeah. And by the way, some of you, in case you were wondering, we don't wear masks around our family, like, because our family, our entire family is really safe with coronavirus and, like, super, super safe in, like, that situation. But we are all really safe behind that and stuff. Like, we are really safe, and we wear our mask, like, out in public and stuff. And so, yeah. I'm excited this song. The reason that I'm, like, iffy on this weekend is because I know that, like, tomorrow is going to be my only day off. I've danced pretty much, and potentially Friday. It depends on if I can log into the acro class. Because at this point, it is a thing. Yeah. Yeah, so at this point, when I don't really know, like, I feel like it's interesting. Today I probably will work on some dance stuff, partly because I was going to try to really enjoy, like, a day without dance, like, which is really hard for me, but I like the days without dance because then I get, like, a break. Sorry, there's a fly and it's bothering me. You know, like, I like the days without dance. It's a nice, like, break, and I don't really worry about, like, oh, I have to be done on, like, I have to get into dance at this time or something. Like, there's none of that. It's just kind of like, enjoy a day. That's nice, but I love dance so much, and today I'm gonna try to make it, like, breather, focus on other things, like watching YouTube and things that are more fun and, like, Dance is fun. Don't get me wrong, but like things that like are fun that aren't related to my career. You know, like YouTube and TikTok. But my dad is kind of getting on me a little bit and saying like, well, you don't have to work on much, but like work on something today, like dance related. But that's the life of having dance parents. I already did some conditioning. Actually, conditioning not as bad because right now we're mainly focused on like arm conditioning so I can do a handstand because they don't understand something, which is for some reason they think the reason that I can't do a handstand is because I don't have strength in my arms. That is not why I can't do a handstand. That has nothing to do with it. Holding one, nothing to do with it. Although it is important to learn how to hold one. It's that I can't kick up into one. Every time I kick up, I either kick up too hard or I feel like, it's a situation that I never can kick up high enough. And I always worry about, like, I don't really worry, but I always try not to kick up too hard because I do know that, like Abby has said, it was Gianna that said that, that whenever you're doing, like some sort of, like, handstand or trick where you have to, like, kick up, or even, like, leg kicks or a tilt or something, you never want to kick up too hard. Because what it's just going to do is it's just going to come right back down. You always want to kick up kind of nice and controlled. That way you can actually hold that position. Instead of like, oh. And sometimes you don't get control. If you don't kick up with control, you don't have control. So then you just come back down. Because your leg doesn't naturally kick up. Sometimes you gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna kick up, and then it's like, oh, it doesn't automatically stay there. You have to do it controlled or else it's just gonna come back down.